Yo, what's up? This is Opus the Dopest from Dead by Wednesday. You're locked into Metal Mayhem with Matt O on 1460 WVOX.
Hi, this is Jeff Tate from Queensryche, and you're locked into Metal Mayhem with Matt O'Shaughnessy.
This is Peter from Bloodsoaked, and you're listening to Metal Mayhem with Matt O'Shaughnessy.
What's up, everybody? This is JD from Black Label Society, my new band Cycle of Pain, and you're listening to Metal Mayhem with Matt O'Shaughnessy on 1460 AM WVOX.
This is Derek Sherinian, and you're listening to Metal Mayhem with Matt O'Shaughnessy.
Hi, this is Steve Grimmett from Grimstein, and you're listening to Metal Mayhem with Matt O'Shaughnessy.
This is Joe from Joetown, and you're listening to Metal Mayhem with Matt O'Shaughnessy on 1460 AM WVOX.
All right, we're back on WVOX's Metal Mayhem, and right now we're going to go live to, I hope I'm correct in this, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You guys aren't on tour, are you, Ryan?
We are not on tour right now. We are calling you from Milwaukee. It's Ryan Baxter here and Jim Garcia.
All right, we got a little crackle in the phone, but we're going to try to work it out. This is Matt O'Shaughnessy, my very special guest tonight. Hail from the great state of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, known for a lot of things, but especially Cause for Revelation. The band features an unyielding, ferocious, Robin, you like that? Ferocious assault.
I sure do.
Of metal and hardcore fury. Their latest CD, Resurrecting the Hostility, truly displays what a lot of people think. The band is talented and devastating and always to their true potential. Ryan Baxter and Jim, welcome to WVOX's Metal Mayhem in New York.
Pleasure. Thanks for having us, Matt.
Ryan, you guys come from Milwaukee, but have a sound that is totally universal. Cause for Revelation has been described as 90s hardcore meets 90s death metal. What do you make of that? I think it's pretty honest and pretty cool.
I would say that's pretty true. I mean, we come out of the 90s hardcore and 90s death metal scene.
Tell us
together in a blender.
A big blender. Tell us about the making of your latest CD, Resurrecting the Hostility. I understand it was mastered in Florida by none other than James Murphy, who has worked with some great bands like Obituary, Death, and Testament. What was it like working with James?
It was great. James was great. I mean, we recorded up in Racine, Wisconsin with Chris Wisco up at Bell City Sound. And Chris actually got us in touch with James then. And both of them have an astounding catalog of bands they've worked with. Nonpoint, Lazarus AD, Obituary, list goes on and on. So it was great to work with people who are working in a vein of bands that we really appreciate. And
now we talked about James Murphy, who mastered the disc. Who actually produced it?
Chris did. Chris Wisco.
And he's known for his work with a lot of bands, including who did he work with, Ryan, in the past?
Well, he's worked with Nonpoint, Lazarus AD, November's Doom, Jungle Rot. It just goes on and on.
Cause for Revelation has been described as straightforward, technical, and tight. Great praise indeed. Tell us about the meaning of the title of the CD, Resurrecting the Hostility. It's got a power-packed title to it. Is there a deep, significant meaning behind it that we don't know?
Jim?
Well, I would say that mainly we went on a big hiatus for a while. We had some medical issues within the band, so we kind of went our own separate ways, and when we came back, it was just kind of like resurrecting the hostility. It is what it says it is.
Game
cool.
on.
All right. We're on WVOX's Metal Mayhem tonight on 1460 AM and WVOX.com with Cause for Revelation. You guys hail from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I said before, your sound is totally unique and universal. What's the scene like in Milwaukee? Is it a thriving metal and hardcore scene compared to like New York and California?
Yeah, it's got all different sects of different genres of metal and hardcore. You got your deathcore, your hardcore, your punk rock. It's got it all. It's a very homogeneous scene.
Resurrecting the Hostility features 11 power-packed tracks. Ryan, who writes most of the lyrics and music for the band? Is it a collective effort, or is there one or two persons or people who write the lyrics and music?
Well, the lyrics are mainly written by Austin, our vocalist, and but we really write collectively as a band musically, and I mean even working somewhat with the lyrics, we really work as a unit all the way around. We all bring ideas to the table, and it's a really good working environment for writing.
What are most of Cause for Revelation's lyrics about? Like, where do you guys take most of your inspiration for your lyrics from?
It's mainly like overcoming, rising up, empowering yourself, that type of thing.
Great.
Cool. I want you guys to say hello to Rockin' Robin, our lovely co-host. She is so hot she could melt one of your CDs, but then again, she probably couldn't because your CDs are rockered.
Hello, you
What's up,
guys.
Robin, would you like to ask Cause for Revelation a question? Now is the time. Robin herself is in the band in New York.
Batgirls and Robin.
And actually, Robin was talking about the cover of your CD. Who did the cover?
It's excellent. I love it.
I actually did the cover.
Really?
Actually. Yep. I do a lot of artwork for bands and a lot of merch designs and stuff. So I'm pretty, as a band, we have a lot of creative control on everything we do, from the music to the art, and we like it that way.
It's amazing. It looks like a movie poster for like an amazing movie. There should be a movie called Cause for Revelation.
It's in the works. Starring Jim Gershon.
Really? It's great. I like your guys' pictures too.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Ryan and crew, tell us about the track No One Cares and Nothing to Gain. We've been playing those a lot, as well as the whole CD. What are those tracks about lyrically? They're awesome songs.
Well, No One Cares is a very powerful song. It's about really, a lot of people, when you're coming up through the music scenes, no matter what genre, and you're looking, you're always looking to help people, and you're looking for help, and you're struggling, you're working really hard and doing everything you can. And a lot of people turn their back on you, especially bigger bands. They don't necessarily want to reach out in a local scene all the time. And No One Cares is about, where were you when we needed your help, and now you're looking at us and you're saying, hey, what about me? Help me, help me. And just about silencing those voices.
All right, why don't we roll the track No One Cares right now, since we were talking about it. This is Cause for Revelation on WVOX's Metal Mayhem, Milwaukee, Wisconsin Hardcore Metal Masters on WVOX.
No one cares! No remorse for your sin.
That's No One Cares from Cause for Revelation. We're going to go to the phones right now at 914-636-0110.